Hi, welcome back to I Love to Cook. Happy New Year. Sorry I haven't been putting out videos lately. I've been battling a nasty cold, but here I am today. So, we are making homemade ice cream today, strawberry flavored, as my husband has requested. If you had seen the unboxing of the Cuisinart ice cream maker in his video, then that's probably why you're here. If not, for my subscribers, thanks for tuning back in. Okay, so the ingredients you're going to need are about a pint of fresh strawberries. This recipe that I have is for, well, my Cuisinart maker only makes 1.5 quarts, so I'm going to be using about 2/3 pint of the fresh strawberries and 2/3 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, which I just squeezed here, and excuse me. 2 yolks, and I'll show you how I go about that. I actually eat egg whites myself, so I'm going to keep them and show you how I do that. 2/3 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 2/3 cup of whole milk, which I have already put in my saucepan, which I'm going to be heating up, along with, this is heavy whipping cream. This is 1 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream, which I'm going to go ahead and pour into my saucepan. I'm going to put that on to warm up at medium to medium-low heat. You want it to be simmering. You do not want to bring it to a boil, because it'll thicken up on you. So go ahead and heat that up, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you is these strawberries that I got today are organic, and if you can see, they are red all the way up to the tops. Usually when you buy non-organic strawberries, which you can buy, it's perfectly fine for the recipe, you're just going to have to add a little more sugar, but because if you look at the strawberry as a whole, near the top you'll see that it's kind of white, I guess like that. But a lot more, of course. It's whiter, and it's not completely ripe. It's not as sweet as these will be. So for this recipe, I won't need to add quite as much sugar, but for your recipe, if you're using non-organic strawberries that aren't completely ripe, you might need to add a little more sugar. How much? I'm not sure. That's going to depend on your own taste. So let's get started. So first thing I need to do is take the hulls off. And these are already washed. And I'm going to slice these and add a little sugar. I don't know if you guys have ever made your own, excuse me, if you guys have ever made your own syrup, but if you slice up some strawberries like this and then place them into a bowl and add a little sugar on top, it'll start to break down, the sugar will start to break down the strawberry into a syrup-like. These strawberries smell amazing. I am so glad to be getting over my cold, I gotta tell you. I have some other fun stuff coming up. I have a horchata video that I'm going to be doing, and maybe some other ice creams. I'm not sure if you guys have any suggestions of any types of ice creams that you like, any strange exotic flavors. Just give them a shout out. Let me know what you guys like. Let's see here. Get a spoon. And take a little bit of the sugar. See that? You sprinkle that on there. Not too much. And it will start to break the strawberries down. The rest of the sugar is going to be beaten with the egg yolks. Now, for the egg yolks, I actually, like I said, I eat egg whites. So I have this container, and it's nearly empty. Since this recipe calls for only egg yolk, what I'm going to do is, into my mixing bowl, I'm going to put the yolk, and into my container, I'm going to put the egg whites. Sorry, guys. Okay. You guys see that? Okay. You know, I think my recipe said that it was only one egg, or one, it's actually one, the original recipe I had makes 2 quarts of ice cream, so it is 2 eggs, but this one was 1 full egg or 2 egg yolks, so I think that it would be better with the fat from the egg yolks. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm going to get washed up and show you how to do the rest. Okay, so now with the egg yolk in my mixing bowl, if you see it's a darker color, what you want to do is mix it for about 2 minutes, probably a little bit longer. It's going to get a little bit thicker and creamier and lighter in color. Once it gets to that stage, then you're going to mix in the sugar really well, and then you're going to temper it. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this and then show you what that looks like. Okay, so it's been about 2 minutes, and I have my mixture. Slightly thicker, lighter in color. So I'm going to go ahead and toss in the sugar. And mix that together. Okay, so on my stovetop, I have warmed up the milk and cream mixture, and I'm going to add in my vanilla extract. Now I need to take this over to my workstation and temper the egg. Actually, I need to mix it. Okay, so I've creamed the sugars and I have warmed up the milk mixture. Now I need to temper the egg. And to do so, I have a ladle, and I'm going to be adding this small amount slowly in with the egg and mixing it at the same time. The reason you want to do this, if you guys have ever made ice cream before, you need to temper the eggs so they don't turn into scrambled eggs. I'll do a couple more ladles full, and then I can go ahead and put in all of the milk mixture. Once I get this combined, this is going to go into my fridge for a couple of hours. I'm actually going to run to the store for a couple more ingredients. I'm going to go see what other toppings they have to put on the ice cream besides just strawberries. I'm probably going to look for maybe some pomegranates or persimmons or something. I'm not really sure. Let's see what they have. To put this in your fridge, what you want to do is actually cover it with some saran wrap, just because it'll get like a film on top, and you don't want the film to get too thick. Just let this slight film on the plastic. You pull it off, throw it away, and then you'll be able to pour your mixture into your ice cream machine. Go ahead and grab my plastic wrap. Show you guys. Okay. Go ahead and push it down into the center, and then slowly push it around, pushing out all the air bubbles. This doesn't need to be wrapped on top. You just want to push out as many of those air bubbles as possible. Not completely possible, but not impossible. Like I said, that'll make a small film on the plastic. When you pull it up, you just toss the plastic and then it'll be set. So I'm going to put this in my fridge for a couple hours and run to the store, and when we get back, I'll show you how to do the rest. I want to get a quick look at the strawberries before I take off. And I went ahead and poured on the lemon juice on top, so they're a little bit runnier, but that sugar is breaking it down pretty good. Those are going to be perfect for the machine. I'll go ahead and pop those in the fridge, and I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. I have everything out and ready to go, so let's get started. Here I have my ice cream maker base. I have my pre-frozen, it's been over 24 hours, canister and the paddle. Go ahead and pour in the ice cream mixture. I'm gonna need a ladle. Or pass me a spatula. This mixture was chilling in the fridge for, I'd say it's been about 2 hours. My bowl is really nice and cold. And here we have the strawberry mixture. We'll go ahead and scoop that in. Some of the things I've seen, I never used the ice cream maker that my family had. They always did it for me. Some of the things I had seen said put the berries in last after it's been whipping a while. Some of them said just go ahead and mix it all at once. So this is my first time using it. Hopefully it comes out perfectly. I didn't show you guys. Down the bottom of the canister is just a little, indentation where this paddle goes into, so kind of know where it sets. And then that locks in there, and then we press start. And that turns for 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to check it after 20 minutes and see how it's going. Okay, this is what it looks like after 20 minutes. And it looks like a pretty thick, it's fairly thick soft serve. I'm going to let it go for another 10 minutes and see what I get. Okay, so that was 30 minutes, and you see it was loud, but it wasn't as loud as, say, the old-fashioned ones. I actually had one before where you'd put ice into it and then the rock salt, and it was a big hassle. But anyways, 30 minutes has passed. Go ahead and take off the lid and the paddle, which I'm pretty sure is stuck in there. There we go. That is a nice thick ice cream that is between soft serve and ice cream. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into my container. I'm going to have to do this off the video. Sorry guys, but you get the drift. Anyways, I'm going to fill up my container and I'm going to put it into the freezer. There's so much stuff I wanted to say, and I had all these ideas, and I just got busy today doing this and other things, and I kind of forgot everything. So I hope I showed you everything that you needed to see anyways. About these containers that I got, these are Rubbermaid containers. I got these from Walmart. They're very cheap, but this particular one by Rubbermaid, it's supposed to be more durable for the freezer, so hopefully it won't get any frostbite on it or anything. So if it does, I'll put it in the comments later that I don't recommend this product or whatever, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So I've got the egg yolk in there, and it'll be creamy. And then my husband has his video for when he tastes it, so you guys can get an idea of what it tastes like. I'm not a big ice cream eater, sorry guys, but I am going to be making a dairy-free one for you dairy-free fans out there, and I'll let you know how that goes. My husband's going to taste this, and he's going to say like what it tastes like, and you know how he likes it, and I guess the consistency and whatever. So stay tuned.